Hey everyone, it's Tasia. Welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I've done a plan with me. I'm sorry that I have been missing. Someone wrote on our Facebook group wall that they missed the plan with me, and I didn't even realize how long it's been. In my mind, it's like, oh, maybe like a week or two. No, it's been a really long time. So without further ado, let's do a plan with me. So this week, I'm going to be using the Erin Condren Hourly Planner. Let me zoom out just a smidge. The Hourly Planner is similar to the Vertical Planner in the sense that the columns are vertical, but you're not confined to the boxes. There's not the 3 boxes with the lines on the bottom. There are hours along the side, but I typically cover them with stickers, so it doesn't really, if you don't plan by the hour, it's not that big of a deal. You can still use it. And I kind of really like how the side column has these bullets. You can make lists. Like last week, let me see, where is it? I used it to make a little laundry list of the things I needed to do, and so I found that really helpful. But anyways, we're going to be using the Plan With Me Floral Kit. The Floral Kit comes in 2 different color schemes. It comes in a pink version, which is this, and then a more teal version. The colors are really similar. It's more the decorative boxes that are going to pull the teals or the kind of peachy pink colors. And then when it comes to those kits, they actually come in 2 different pack sizes. So you have the regular size, which is what we're going to be using today, and then they have a mini kit, which is just less stickers. It's cheaper. You get 3 sheets of stickers instead of 5, so it's more of a kind of just a light decorative planning, I would say. I started to do my spread, so some of the stickers are already pulled off, and then I stopped and I was like, I need to film this. So that's why some of the stickers are missing off the sheet, but we're going to use them. They're all kind of dangling off my table here. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to zoom in here. And so this kit is formatted for the regular vertical planner. So the stickers are going to be slightly different in sizing. One is this washi strip. It usually goes on the bottom of the vertical planner to cover up those 3 lines. I'm going to use it on the top here to cover up the dates, cover up this black, because the black is really harsh in comparison to the actual kit. And then another thing is the width of the stickers. You'll notice when I start planning is that they're not perfect, but I'll show you. There's a way to work around it. So I'm starting with the shorter of the 2 washi strips. The good thing is that it fits almost, but not enough to bother me. So if you just center it, you're gonna have like a teeny strip of leftover black in the background. If it really bothers you, you could what's it called? Use some washi tape. You could cover it. You could do all kinds of stuff to work around it. You could just use some white out if you wanted to. That would clear it up. But for me, it's not that big of a deal because it's so tiny. Ugh, I need to pull my planner closer to me. Hold on just a sec here. If I was just putting my date covers on, I would use some sort of washi tape or something, because then you're going to have more gapping to show that black. So when I put it down like that, I am going to have this overhang here, so you could easily just set it down and cover the 6 a.m. but I don't want to hog up too much of the planner space. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm just going to trim it with a pair of scissors. If it was on, I mean, you could fold it over, but it's going to kind of mess up the page behind. So let me zoom out here and grab my scissors, and then we're just going to trim this off. Oop, I'm going crooked. Because these are vinyl stickers, you can't tear them. They will kind of pull if you do manage to get a rip in it. So definitely use scissors or some sort of blade or something like that. So now it fits perfect. So let's flip over, get this off. You could save this little strip if you wanted to and use it somewhere, I guess, but like that would be really cute to kind of mask the hours if you had maybe a work schedule that you wanted to do or something like that. But that is not what we're gonna do. And then we're just gonna cover this here. And you know what? I take back the black sliver. It's really not there. So it covers pretty well. So put that down. Oop. And then let's cut this one. Oh, this one's a little funky. Shoot. The coil is getting in my way. And if I cut it this way, I just can't see the line as well, but we'll do it. Okay, so again, you have that nice strip. I guess I'll just like dangle it from my tripod just in case I want to use it. So let's open that back up. So you do have that little bit of purple and a little bit of green, which just indicates March was green and April's purple, so it's showing a break in the week. But not that big of a deal. And then there's that little sliver of black that I was saying might bother you. So anyways, we're gonna move on to the date covers. You could easily put the date covers over it, but then you lose all of that prettiness. I'm gonna put it down into the actual hour where you start planning. I am going to lose some planning space, but honestly, I don't need all of this space. So it's a good way to kind of make your planner look full when really you don't have much going on. So let's zoom in. And so this is where it doesn't fit perfectly. So you'll notice there's a little bit of overhang on both sides. I've noticed if you just line it up like right where you're barely covering the numbers, it kind of centers it for you. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm just going to put this edge up like that. So we have Monday. And you know what, instead of using this line to make me straight, I'm going to use this little dotted line. And that's another fun thing about the hourly planner is you do have these lines. They kind of mess you up when you put down maybe like a check flag, like a list, because the lines won't match up, but I just pretend like they aren't there when they're not working for my advantage. Okay, so we have that, and then let's flip over and do the rest of the week. And again, the stickers, so the stickers are all on a matte vinyl material and they're repositionable. So if you make a mistake like that is crooked, you can easily pull it back up. If you are using a larger sticker, like these guys, or like a jumbo sticker or something like that, you're just going to want to be careful when you're pulling up the stickers because the material can stretch a bit, so you'll lose its shape if you aren't nice to it. Ooh, that's a little crooked. I really like this kit. It's not anything like I normally do. The colors are just really soft and pretty, and the floral is just perfect for spring, I think. Okay, so now that we have that, let me zoom out so you can kind of see what's going on here. And so that's what we have so far. So we've hogged up a lot of space, but I mean, if you think about it, like the vertical planner, this would have been hogging up the space on the bottom. So really, you're not losing too much. So let's just make sure that I'm doing the dates right. I'm pretty sure this is the 27th, but we just want to make sure. And so you just take these little numbers and then I stick them right above the day. Like that. And then once we get this on, we're going to loosely lay out the week. I'm not going to be doing too much planning in this video, more decorating. I really plan as I go. I really like to plan the morning of or the day of so I get an idea of what I need to do that day. I feel like I utilize my time better when I do it that way because I'm able to kind of strategize and see what's priority, what I need to get done. Oftentimes, like I used to just kind of, whenever it gets done, but let me take that back. It wasn't that loose, but like if I had a bunch of things to do on Monday, I just had that list and I just knew that everything had to get done. But I've been kind of strategizing my time a bit more, and it works a lot better for me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's move on to the sidebar. I'm going to use this important box here, which is really kind of just plain, but I'm going to put the most important thing that's happening this week there. And then for the other sidebar stickers, or you could use these wherever, you have this cute little mason jar checklist, the blank schedule, which I like to use for Stephanie's work schedule, and then some habit tracker stickers, as well as a workout. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I like to put this important box just slightly under these dots. I don't know what it is about these little dots. I just like them. And I like it to show. It just makes that little corner cute. So let's zoom in a bit. Let's scoot it up. Let's see what happens if I put it right on this line, if it covers the dotted lines. And it kind of does. It leaves it there a little bit, but so let's scoot it down. That's not what I want it to do. Let's turn it this way. For some reason, I just am able to put the stickers down a little bit better when the planner is sitting on its side like this. If I wasn't going to be putting more stickers in the side column and I was going to be using these check boxes, perhaps I would have set it a little higher. But because I'm going to be covering them up, it's fine. I'm going to just leave it like that. This sticker is too crooked. Let's try that again. The only thing, I went and did my nails. I've been doing my nails lately so they look better on camera because they were a little ratty. But the only thing is I just can't pick up the stickers like I used to because my nails are naturally really thin, so it's really easy to just boop right under the sticker. So now I have to like bend my paper, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. But yesterday, you guys, this is completely off topic, but I want to know what you guys think. So I was sitting next to this lady and she had a cup of ice water. It wasn't under a lamp. It wasn't hot, anything like that. She reached for the glass, barely touched it, and it shattered into a million little pieces. I've never seen anything like it. It scared the crap out of us. And it actually, some of the glass shattered so hard that it cut like right in between her fingers. It was crazy. I could not believe that it happened, but I can't figure, I didn't Google it, so it's not like I looked too deep into this, but I don't know what made it do that. I know, like, if you put really hot liquid into a glass or whatever it is like that, then things can shatter, but she just, it was crazy. I told her she was electrifying because I've never seen anyone explode a glass like that just by touching it. But the little workers, of course, they're blaming her. They're like, I think it's you. Maybe you should go to the doctor. It's like, oh my gosh. So we have the work it sticker, and then we're gonna put these ones here. So these are the habit trackers. I need to start, I was tracking, I take supplements and I was tracking them and I was doing pretty well. And I don't know what happened. I stopped. So I gotta get back on that. Okay. And then let's put this mason jar just to kind of fill it up. Or you know what? No, I'm saving the mason jar. It's really cute. I'm gonna put it in here. What I'm gonna do, maybe I'll put like a little checklist on the bottom or something like that. So we have that extra space. I'll probably use a header and I don't know. I'll do something. We'll see. So let's zoom out. And then let's get started with putting down the checklists and things. So I like checklists kind of near the top unless something's going on in the morning. For example, Monday morning I need to take my brother-in-law and my niece to the airport. So that's what's going to be happening. So I'm going to put down a cute little translucent box like this. I'm just going to cover that up. And then I know I have a little airplane around here somewhere. You guys, I moved all my stickers from the house, and oh my gosh, I have to organize them because they're seriously just like, I just have stacks of stickers everywhere. So, and I really should have grabbed this airplane before I started. Alright, well, no luck finding the airplanes, and I don't want to print another sheet because I know they're here somewhere. I really need to film, maybe my next video should be a how I organize my stickers, because seriously, they are not organized right now. The stickers for the business, like pulling orders and things, that is like locked down. That's perfect. But my personal stash, holy smokes, it's horrible. So what I decided to do instead is I'm going to use the little pixie girls, and I'm using an itty bitty one, and she's the sad one. Here's a bigger version of her. This is from the Bad Day sheet. And so she's just crying, or you have the one that's kind of pissed. But I'm going to use the one that's crying because I don't want my family to leave. I'm going to use a big one, actually. So here's a good way to see the size difference. So do you see the cutout? And I put the little baby one in there. And then I'm going to be using a permanent marker. I really like using permanent markers. Dry ballpoint pens work as well on the stickers, but I feel like the the permanent markers are just a surefire where you know they're gonna work. They come out really nice and bold. You can get fine points. So that's why they're my favorite. So I'm going to be using this Sharpie Ultra Fine. It's the retractable. I usually use the ones that have the caps, but I found these and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's put and then a sad face. So they're going to be heading out, but my sister's going to be staying a whole week longer, so that's fun. But I really like having a full house. It's kind of nice. So let's get back. My desk is such a wreck all of a sudden. Like, what's going on? So now I'm going to use a little header because after they leave, we're going to get back down to business. So I'm just going to put this header down. All the headers in this kit are blank. I felt like that left it, you're able to kind of decorate a little more freely because you could use them just to cover up or whatever it may be. And then I'm going to put this, and I'm just making sure that I put it just far enough in to where I cover the hours. So it covers them perfectly. It is set in just slightly, but it doesn't bother me. And you can notice that this is set in slightly too on both sides. And then that way it covers the hours and it's centered in the column. So it leaves a little margin down the side. If you have a really skinny washi tape, like maybe say just for example, you could strap them off yourself, but I leave it because I think that's going to look a little too crowded if you strap them off like that. This is going to be a one long video. I feel like I am talking way too much. So we have that, and then let's put down a decorative box. And I'm kind of just randomly putting things down right now. I really don't have a good plan on what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. And then let's put down our little utensils here on the bottom for dinner. Like that. And you know what? I'm going to put all the utensils down now just so I know where my little cutoff is, because I want everything to kind of match up. I'm just covering them over this 6 o'clock hour. Because my sister's still in town, we might be eating out a bit more than we normally would. And if that's the case, maybe I'll just write down the restaurant there. That would work. Try to move a little quicker so this video isn't ridiculously long. So now that we have those little utensils down, let's move back to this day. So this day I'm done. I'm just going to use that again to put down what I need to do, and then I could layer some stickers on here to make this functional so I could read it. So I would put maybe like a white bubble or layer some of these types of stickers on there. You could write directly on there, but for me it would look a little messy. Okay, so next up I'm going to put down this blank header, and let's put down another checklist. Again, I put checklists primarily in the morning because that's like the important things that I need to get done. I like to get the hard stuff out of the way in the morning, and then that way it's kind of like smooth sailing. So we have that. And I'll most likely just be working in the morning since my sister will still be in town. So we'll have a lunch date. So I'll put that there. And then I'll use this little feed me pixie. So you have ones that say feed me and then ones that don't. So we'll just put that right there. What color can we use? Let's use green. So again, I really like this layout because as you can tell, you just put the stickers down wherever you want. Like if I wanted to set that down further, I could, but I don't want to leave too much like void spaces. So that's why I'm putting that there. And when it comes to the weekly kits, you get 7 of each. So you get 7 of the page flags, 7 of these, 7 of those. The headers, you could do 3 a day every day. So I'm really going to have a lot of leftover headers because I'm not using that many. So like that. And then let's put a decorative boop up here. Maybe we'll put this white one. So again, I just put the box just enough in to cover the hours. So we have that. Oh, I have the little mason jar. Let's use him. Or her, I guess, because it's pink. So we'll put that down. And so that's a lot of white, I feel, so I'm going to break it up with something actually. Maybe just a header would do. Like that. And then that way it kind of just gives your eye a break. And I just feel like it's easier to read. And that's one good thing about the vertical planner, because you have those boxes, things are kind of segregated and it's easier to kind of pinch off, but that works out perfect. So we have that, and then we just have this tiny little area here. So what I could do some decorative things, because most likely in that afternoon we're just not going to be doing too important of things. So I'm going to use this little mason jar here. And so it looks like it's hanging on a string. And I'm just going to use that to cover up. Like that. So it covers up the hours, and then you can just put something fun there. I will have a finished version of this on my Instagram because, like I said, I'm not going to be filling in all the details, just the ones that I know right now. So we have the half week, and then let's move on to the second half. So because we're coming into the first part of the month, or of a new month. That's when all my bills are due. So I'm going to plan. I like to get my bills all strategized. So I have kind of like a blueprint of what's going on that I made last week, and I'm going to execute it this coming week. I like to get everything just scheduled and ready so I know I'm not forgetting a thing. So that's what I'm going to do here. So let's put, again, a header. And let's do this kind of peach color. And we'll use this. So we'll kind of just, I'll be able to strategize. This will be like a financial day. Like that. And then I do have these little monthly icons that I may or may not use. I don't want it to look like a cluttery mess. Oh no, my machine's gonna start clicking. I'm sorry, you guys. It will only take a second for it to do this. It's just circulating the ink. Like every so often it just clicks on and pushes ink through the hoses so nothing clots. Almost there. Okay. So because there's going to be a lot of planning done that day when it comes to the finances and the office, I'm putting down 2 checklists, just kind of one after the other. And that one is really crooked, so we're going to put it down again. I hope you can hear me over the machine. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. Where? Here it is. So I'm putting the same color, and that just makes the box look a little longer and more seamless. And then I'm going to put this cute little flower here. And I'm going to use that leaf to cover up the hour there. Let's open it up so we can see what's going on here. I do have some extra space here on the bottom. I think I'm going to use it to mark other things, like we have our payday on Tuesday, so I need to check the deposits and things like that. And then just other, maybe like cleanup and that kind of thing. So I'll put the little dollar bill down here. And I'll actually put it with a little bubble. Oh, that's Monday. Hello. I don't like the placement of that. Let's see. Let's bring it down just a little bit more. Just like that. You know what I just realized, you guys? I haven't talked to you since I launched my new website. So this is a perfect time to mention to you guys, if you haven't already, we have a new website. So it's sweetkawaiidesign.com. On the website, you're able to earn reward points. Sounded like the chef from the Muppets. You're able to earn reward points towards purchases, so you get money off future purchases by doing that. And also things are just a lot more organized. Things are in their own little section. I'm really excited for it. And we're gonna start doing our subscription box soon, so we have a newsletter that you can sign up for on the website, and that way you'll be able to find out all the details. I will be announcing the details in my Facebook group as well as Instagram, but the newsletter, that way you know you don't miss it and you're going to hear it first there. The spots will be limited, unfortunately, because I am going to be including other special little goodies within the box. So I need a kind of like a head count. So that's the only reason why it's limited. But each month I will definitely add on more spots. So if it does sell out, you'll definitely have other chances I'm so excited for it. It's going to be a mystery kit. Put down the weekend banner. And that there. Now let's put another checklist. Like that. And then we have that box here. And then the weekend, I'm kind of gonna leave a little more not as structured because it's gonna be the last 2 days that my sister is here. So we're probably gonna go gallivanting a little. Stephanie changed her work schedule a little bit to help us out, which was super sweet. And it's her birthday today. So we're gonna put that there. What color do I want to put there? Let's put, do I want yellow? Yellow's right there, so I just feel like, let's put this pretty green. And I'm gonna put it right over that 12 o'clock spot. Let me get this header off my finger so I can put this on a little more straight. There's like a little gap. It's bugging me. And then we'll put one of these. Oh, they're going down so crooked. It's like one sticker goes down crooked, they all go down crooked. You know what I'm gonna do? Because it's this header that's messing me up. Ay, ay, ay. We're gonna put this down first. And then we're going to reposition the header. Oh, that didn't help. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll just pretend like it's okay when it's really not. So we have that. And then we'll put just a little something to cover that 5 o'clock. Gosh, that's really bothering me. Let's lift this up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make that a little more lined up, and then we're going to line this up. I hope my head doesn't come into frame. You guys, I'm sorry if it does. Covers what I'm doing. Like that. Okay, so next, I really like these boxes. I'm going to be doing full sheets of them in all the color schemes that I have. I feel like they're really handy, especially when it comes to this type of layout. I don't know. I really like them. I don't know why I don't already have them in the shop. So we have that down, and then let's put some more decorative stickers. So I'm gonna put it not right underneath that box because then the 2 o'clock is kind of poking out. I'm going to center it right over those hours so we don't see them. Like that. And then we have one more spot there. So let's put, where am I going? So I have these colors left. So let's use this one here for the header. And then the check flag is not going to fit. That's not enough space, so we're going to trim it. I think if we just take off one heart, we'll be okay. So just cut that off. Hopefully I cut it straight. And so there is the layout. I need more down here. I think I'm going to use my little decorative stickers down there as well, because this sheet does come with a good amount of them. So we have things like this that I'll put here in the corner. And put it down straight in the corner. Like that. And then we'll do that on this side too, so it kind of frames in the week. And then we were going to turn this into a little checklist. So I'm going to put down a header just so we can cover up that half circle there. That's, let me zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. See how that circle's being nipped off? I don't really like that. So we're going to cover it up with the header. And then that way it just starts off a fresh little list here on the bottom. So we have that. Let me zoom back out. And then we have a few more little decorative pieces, as well as a few more, well, I actually have a lot more stickers left. I have all these headers and flags. I have all these decorative boxes that I could use. Like, I could trim them to fit in different places, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these little cleanup stickers, this little planner sticker, and I'm going to plan over here. So I really need to make it a point to film these videos, so I am going to put that here so I remember not just to plan but to actually film it. It's like that, and then we really need to clean up, so we're going to put that here. And then again, we have these little decorative pieces, which I really want to use. So I'm just going to plop them in there. Like that. And so it's not too much. I really like that it's not like crazy amounts. And then the little shopping cart. Where do I want to put you, little shopping cart? I really don't know when I'm going to go shopping. My sister, they... probably on Sunday. So we'll put that there. Alright, so that is about it. I am going to fill in a little bit of the details. I'll leave the camera rolling so you can see what I am putting in, but other than that, that is about it. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I have no idea how long this video turned out, but my voice, I feel like it's getting raspy, like I talked too much. So anyways, this is the kit. Again, I have tons of stickers left over, so if you were using the vertical planner and you were doing, you know, one of these on every single day, that would look really pretty as well. But yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.